Hi everybody, it's FIBO Group, and you're watching to the Market Watch review. The appetite for risk that was evident earlier in the week is diminishing. Yesterday's U.S. equity gains lifted most large markets in Asia-Pacific. Stoxx 600 Europe is trading strongly ahead of the ECB meeting outcome. Futures in the USA are also trading well. The U.S. dollar trades higher than most currencies. The yen and the New Zealand dollar are the most weak. Only fractionally lower are the Swiss francs and euro. It is now pushing for $1,700. Gold has been falling in recent days before closing below that yesterday. It is now at $1,682. September WTI fell to $95.50, a distance from its 20-day moving mean. Asian Pacific market. Japan posted a large trade deficit, while the Bank of Japan did not announce any changes to its monetary policy. As exports increased more than expected, the trade deficit of JPY, $1.38 billion, was slightly lower than expected. Tomorrow morning, Japan will release its June CPI report. The BOJ increased its inflation forecast while slashing its growth projections. The U.S. dollar rose to an all-time high of JPY 138.90, a four-day record against the Japanese currency. It has held steady at the same level as last Thursday for the fifth session. Yesterday's three-day bonds for the Australian dollar ended, and it is currently under pressure. Market of Europe. The ECB meeting is the main event. Swaps market sees 50 BP increase as a possibility today as the central bank launches its tightening cycle since 2011. The euro rally stalled before the 20-day moving average and the 50% retracement goal of the leg lower, which began in June. Mordaunt was eliminated in the last round of elimination to be the next Tory leader. This means Sunak will face Truss when it comes to the rank and file members. Despite Sunak's performance among MP, Truss was seen as the favorite. However, Truss is more popular among party members. Sterling was also retraced from its 20-day moving mean. It trades at $1.1920 per day. Market of America. Despite the disappointing U.S. housing data this week, today's Philadelphia Fed survey will likely show the strength of the U.S. economy. Friday's flash PMI will be available. The composite is likely to remain the same as June's 52.3. Canada's June CPI was less than anticipated. The market responded by slightly lowering the likelihood of a 7 to 5 BP increase when the Bank of Canada meets on September 7. The greenback has found support in the 1.2855 to 1.2870 region after falling from the high of CAD 1.3225 last week. Today, the Canadian dollar is being affected by the wider U.S. dollar gains and mild risk-off mood. That's all for me. Closely monitor the news background and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.